Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm sharing some of the footage from my New York trip, which feels like a million years ago now. It was pretty much a million years ago, all the way in December 2022. But before we get going, I ought to tell you why I booked a New York trip. It was actually to do a course with Holly Mandel, who's a fantastic actress, improviser, legend. And I was actually listening to a podcast that she was on, and I was so inspired by her that I was Googling her, and then I saw she ran these like short courses and long courses in New York at her improv school. And I was like, Leah, you used to love doing improv. I used to be part of a team in London and we'd do shows, like little comedy shows together. And I kind of left that all behind when YouTube started to pick up more, and also then I moved away from London. I just kind of stopped doing that part of my life, and it was very sad because I really missed it, and I missed the magic that would come up in the scenes that we'd create together that were all made up on the spot. So yeah, I just booked this totally spontaneously. I was like, found the course, checked my Amex, had a load of points, need to use them, booked the flights, and then I was like, well, I'm going to New York then. So that was a really spontaneous decision of mine. I might even have a clip on my phone of when I'm like, oh my god, I booked it, and that was back in November. So excited. It was just really nice to like do something totally for myself. I did also say to Atch, like, you're welcome to come, but I'm gonna be in class from 10 till 5 every day. And he was like, nah, it just sounds like more of a you trip than an us trip. So yeah, I booked like 6 days, went to New York. I've got a load of files here, so maybe I'll split these up into a few different vlogs. And yeah, looking forward to sharing these with you. And then maybe after these I can share some of the behind the scenes on my wedding planning, because that has been mental. Like, there's so many moving parts going on, so maybe all of that in another video. And then I have actually also got some really big news I need to tell you about, but I'll share more of that on my property channel, because this year has started off like an absolute storm has hit us, and it's been like, oh my god. I'll tell you more in that. I've spoken for 3 minutes. It's meant to be a quick intro to the New York videos. So yeah, here's some of the New York stuff. I hope you enjoy, and see you in the video in case I need to cut in again. I just got to Heathrow and I'm going from cold to cold air. I might get somebody to take a little snap of me because obviously I'm on my own, and it'd be nice to just capture this memory. That's kind of on, isn't it? 19.7, that is pretty damn good. Because I think you get 23 on the way home, but on the way there, because I got business, I got like 60 kg or something ridiculous, which I obviously can't use. Even if I wanted to, I don't think I could fill up 60 kg of stuff. And then it would obviously screw me on the way home because I've got economy flight back. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get this picture, just like the iconic Heathrow Terminal 5 pic. I don't think I'll be able to get it because I don't even know where that bit is, but we'll see. Okay, that's the worst backdrop ever, so I'm gonna skip. I think it was a better idea in my mind. Oh yeah, I started watching the new drama with Sheridan Smith in it, but I don't actually rate it. Rosie Malloy gives up everything, and I was not really that hooked after the first episode, so I soon quit that. And then yeah, of course I spent too long in the lounge. I should have left way earlier. Okay, I better get a move on. I've just left the lounge and I've got to take a train to like a different area of the airport where the flight is leaving from. This is my little bougie seat here. Oh, it was such a treat sitting in business class. I really enjoyed the flight there. I wish I could have done this on the way home, but that just wasn't possible. So yeah, enjoyed it whilst I could. That was a little blanket to make the bed comfortable, and then the seat does go back fully. I just got off with champagne or orange juice. I had to say champagne. Lunch? I thought it was dinner. 6 o'clock. Bulgur and carrot salad, lemon labneh, smoked salmon. Do you get all of this, or do you just choose it? I think you choose it. Slow roasted rib of
British beef, chicken supreme, or a ricotta mezzaluna. Fresh ricotta mezzaluna. Where? Cheese and dessert. Camembert, oh god. Shropshire blue. What's that? Oh, mocktails. Stay humble, hun.
This is when I got really excited, when I started to see all these lights. I was landing and I was like, it's really happening. And you know when something doesn't really feel real until you arrive and you're like, oh yeah, I'm here. So that was great. And then the fun and games began almost straight away, jumping in this taxi.
I'm in a yellow cab.
3 Freeman
Alley.
101 New York. Okay. Let's see.
But you know what? I really had to be careful because on my way out of the airport, loads of people were like approaching me, being like, where are you going? What, I can do it for this price, I can do it for that price. And then it must have been like 4 or 5 different kind of people approaching me, and I was like, that's weird. Why are the taxi drivers not sat inside their taxis? They're like going and approaching people. And then a gentleman said to me, oh, don't get in one of those, they're like unlicensed and it's just not a good idea to get in one of those taxis. They'll try and just get you into their cab, and they'll pretend to be like Uber or Lyft or one of them. So I'm really lucky that he told me that because I didn't know that was happening. And it was late at night, so he was like, just get in this queue for the yellow taxis. So I got in the line, and then yeah, I had a very entertaining driver, to be honest.
Because they were just like pushing me to go into their taxi.
Yeah, they're pushing you to don't do that. The yellow cab are like, officially taxi.
Yeah, I just said to one of them in the end, I was like, I think I feel more comfortable in a yellow cab. And,
oh no.
And then I just got out of the situation. But at first I didn't realise there was anything wrong with the people until somebody told me.
Yeah.
So
they're forcing you to take a taxi.
They were quite pushy actually. Yeah.
They're crazy.
They are crazy.
People hustling, you know, the delivery car, like that, the black car this?
Yeah.
They're hustling a lot. They're hustling.
Hustling, yeah.
Yeah, and they charge you more money for that.
Yeah, exactly.
They were telling, you know what? They charge you almost $200 to take it to the Manhattan.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, for this traffic. That's how Uber is charging now. 190, from 150 and up.
Wow.
Because they depend the traffic for them. You see the traffic like that? This is only one fare. This is gonna be totally, including the totally. This is gonna be like $64, something like that.
This is you.
Yeah,
this is your second album.
That's my second album.
Wow. I'm being driven by a celebrity.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so cool.
I'm not really celebrity, but I try to buy.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I found it. This is where I live.
This is when I arrived at the location and I was like, oh God, this can't be for real. Like, it looks so bad.
From business class to this alley, I think this is where I'm living.
Well, I thought it looked, at first I was like, do you know what, it's just edgy. It's just edgy, like go with it. And then I was like, this corridor, not corridor, what's it called, alleyway. It ended up being absolutely fine, but I did send my family WhatsApp group a message being like, say your prayers, like this is where I'm staying. And yes, this was the room. It was, honestly, I don't think I spent that much time in the room. I was out all day, most nights.
So, I've landed. Whoa, what a journey. What a journey. And for 7 nights here,
it was that much. So this is the cleanest, cheapest, best reviewed place I could find on Airbnb, and it did beat all of the hotels as well in terms of price. And I'm hardly going to be here because I'm going to be in class all day. So I think it would definitely be too small for 2 people, but for 1 person, this is perfect. It's a little bit like the same size as my rooms that I rent out. Oh, I like that sound. ASMR. This jumper that I'm wearing now is the most incredible, like cozy, perfect, what is it? It's a blanket, but it's also a jumper. I think it's from Amazon. It says Silent Night on it, and Andreas and Eleni got these as gifts for me and Atch when we saw them over Christmas time. So thanks, Andreas and Eleni, if you're watching this stunning gift. I forgot to tell you how absolutely hilarious the taxi driver was. He has basically asked if he can come to London and like gig, if I can like get him gigs in London. It turns out he's like an artist and he's on Spotify and stuff. And I was like, I don't have the connections to get you gigs. But he seems to think I'm his gateway ticket to London, which was nothing less than incredible. And then, well, now that I'm back, I've unpacked and everything, but I feel completely like I could probably fall asleep, but I want to finish watching this film that I started on the plane, which has got Emma Thompson in it, and it's incredible so far. I'm actually really annoyed that I didn't start watching it earlier on the journey, because then I could have finished it on the plane, and now I can't find it on the internet anywhere because I can't get Hulu. I don't have an American credit card or anything. The only place you can watch it here is Hulu. I have got a VPN, but still I can't seem to find it anywhere. Use the VPN to pretend I'm in the UK. And now that I'm yawning, I think that is the signal to just go to sleep. So anyway, that was my journey to New York. Hopefully I wake up tomorrow and feel like I'm on New York time. It's like midnight here. All my stuff's on charge, so I'm feeling good about that. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a pleasure to film a video again. I haven't been filming for a long time, so this is really nice. And see you soon. Bye. That's it for episode 1. I'll see you next time for more. There's more footage from this trip. I have to split it up, otherwise we'll be here all day. Mwah. I was crying earlier and I haven't wiped away my makeup, so that's still there, but we need to do a little outro song. So let's switch on my microphone. Baby, I'm in New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. Now you're in New York. These streets will make you feel brand new. Big lights will inspire you. Let's hear it for New York, New York. I only felt right to do a New York song, so apologies if that was a bit cringe. It just felt right.